Hey guys, so the problem we're going to be solving today with Clay is what do we do with website visitor leads when they come through to us? So at the moment, there's a lot of products out there that you could put on your website. They'll take a teeny tiny piece of JavaScript and they'll tell you exactly who is visiting your website and when. What we want to do is what do we do after that? So someone comes on your website, how do we filter them out? How do we enrich them? And how do we send them to your CRM and automate some outreach or automate the first steps of your sales process as well? So we're going to start here. I've got a little process map and then we'll dive in. What we want to be doing is first picking up the website visitor using your product of choice. We then want to enrich the prospect and or company, filter out the people we don't care about, the juniors, the people in unrelated industries, the existing customers, blah, blah, blah. We want to find those guys' contact details. And then if we want to, we can personalize that communication before sending it to CRM as either a lead, a task, a deal, whatever it is that you want to do. And then we can, if we want to send it to an email sequencer, if we want to send it into LinkedIn, we can have that as a bolt on the back end as well. So first things first, we have a example table here with a series of RB2B pings or website visitors. And this here is just the details that you're going to get from them. The LinkedIn, the website, the industry, the employee account. Now, after this, we want to go through the rest of our process. So we've split this up into qualification and lead scoring, enriched, personalized, and outreach. Now, this is one of the great things that Clay does, which it does out of the box, which is lead scoring. So however you want to determine what is a high value or medium value or low value lead, we can put in here. I've gone for a 0 to 100 scale, and we've separated it in three different segments. We've got industry qualification, prospect qualification, and employees. Now, AI can do this. So we've basically got an AI prompt here to find out the industry that the visitor has come from. We've bucketed it into the ones that we care about and said if it's in ICP or not. We've got prospect qualification here where we're taking the LinkedIn that has come in from RB2B, as well as the company name and the role. We've put that through and basically said, is this someone who is senior, C-suite director that we want to speak to as well? And we've also used Clay's out-the-box find employee headcount to figure out who works at this company here. So we've basically found out here, who works there, are they in the ICP, how many people work at the company in a specific department. So this one here, we've got, here we go. So we've found this person here. We want to find out how many people work in sales. So we're finding the number of people at this company that work in sales. A lot of these people don't have any, they're very small companies, whereas some of these are very large and they have a lot of them. We've also got here checking a block list as well. This is just currently going to a Google Sheet. But say, for example, you've got a very accurate CRM or an accurate pipeline. We could look up to your CRM here and get rid of anyone who's either a current customer or you're actively speaking to, so we don't reach out to them and have duplicate records in CRM as well. So once we're done here, we're going to go to Enrich. This is where we want to find person's email address. So we do a waterfall enrichment to find a validated email address too. And we also want to find a mobile number. So we've found here 3 of these 6 records. We've found a good mobile number for. And this table only includes those leads who are high value or medium value as well. So we're basically only spending the credits or looking into people that we actually care about speaking to. Now, so for example, here we actually want to reach out to this person straight away. We want to find out if we've got a work email, if they're high or medium value. We actually want to send this person an email. So we're going to find some tidbits of information that we can put together in an email so we can reach out to them moments after they visit our website. And we found out how long they've been at the role for. We're basically finding a case study on the website as well. So this Claygen is pretty cool. It basically looks up and finds out how long they've been in their current role. If they're not sure, or it's a very short amount of time, we've basically put in here as some time. So it reads well when we put that together in a sentence. We're doing some language naturalization too. So we're basically finding out this person, they're a media strategy manager, but we put here developing media strategy. So it basically comes out at the end of it. Once we put this through Anthropic, notice you've been overseeing wealth management at UBS for some time and figured you were the right person to speak to. We're also doing a web scrape of their website and seeing if we can find any relevant or recent case studies. And we can see here, 3 of those have got relevant case studies. So we've got Dahlquist Group, Premier Pools, and Robert Osborne. And we're going to turn that into a line as well. So I've been following your work and saw you guided a unicorn founder on pre-liquidity planning for future IPO success. Future IPO success. So we can do anything here based on the data that we've got in Clay, but this is a really simple and nice, easy way of personalizing an email that can be done automatically as soon as a prospect comes in. Finally, we're going to do outreach. So we've got here, haven't figured this out, but we can add this to a LinkedIn prospecting tool. We can add it to an email sequencing tool. We can also send it through to Salesforce here and send it through as a lead. And if you've got a particular channel in Slack that you want to do, that can go through to that as well. So the workflow is going to be, they'll come onto the website, we'll find out if they're worth speaking to, we'll enrich them with contact details, we'll personalize a message for them, and then depending on the criteria, we'll send it to either LinkedIn or email, and then we can put it through into Salesforce as a lead. Okay, we can see we've just pushed that through. And this comes through as Brian McLean straight away. And we can put this into any queue we want. So your sales team can action it as soon as they come on the website. So that's how this one works. If you think this would be useful for your business, or you just want to see how we can apply something similar to your sales process, look in the description, give us a buzz, book a call. We can do a quick discovery and see how we can do this for you. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys again very soon.